There's Nick Peron from Microshock.com. I'm here with Lloyd Kaufman and his delightful wife, Pat Kaufman, the New York Film Commissioner. And also, I believe you dedicated your first book to her as well.
I have dedicated all 62 of my books to Mrs. Kaufman, and I will continue to do so until I throw off these mortal coils.
And
You got a comment on that?
Yeah, he dedicated them to his mother, Mrs. Kaufman. No,
Hey, now, wait a minute.
why would you want to film in New York City? Or, well, not you, obviously. It's state, New York State, not New York City.
It's New York City, of course. And why would you want to?
Yes.
Well, because you get the best incentive program in the country. You get New York City.
What does incentive mean? What does that mean?
We provide an incentive to productions that shoot primarily in New York City and state of 30% of their below-the-line budgets in a refundable tax credit. And it's so wildly successful that we now have 23 TV series filming in New York.
So you get about a third of your, if you make a movie in New York, you get a third of your budget back. So that alleviates a lot of the risk, all thanks to the New York State Film Commissioner. And you've met her where? At the Troma booth, right here in Cleveland, Ohio, at Cinema Wasteland.
Take two.
We travel a lot. We were in Russia. We just came back from Russia, and we're very confused.
So I guess you were rushing to get here?
We were putting our foot in our mountain in our Putin. We were putting our foot in our Putin. At any rate, what else?
Pat, I have to say there's quite the contrast. I mean, you as the film commissioner of New York State, and well, Lloyd. So what is it? What is it like living with your husband? Is there any sort of insight that you can provide that the average Troma fan would not know about your darling husband that you can disclose on camera?
Don't worry, there's nobody. There are no cameras here. Nobody's watching. And even if there were, this is Microshock.com. Nobody gives a wet fart about this thing.
Watching Microshock. Well, here's the thing. He worships Microshock.com. Listens to it, brings it up on the web. He loves it. That would be the thing that the Troma fans don't really know about him.
Wow, that was quite the plug. And I didn't even pay them. I gotta go. So Lloyd, what's new the Troma stables this year? Like anything? I do realize that you're plugging a current film by the talented Mike Hartman, who isn't here right now. But can you tell me a little more about that?
Well, luckily Mike is not here, so let's talk about something else. But we'll tell him we talked about his film. How's that?
Perfect.
Nobody's watching, and this is there are no cameras here, so who cares about Mike Hartman's?
All right.
Whatever his movie is. I won't even mention the title, because he's not here. Now, but let me tell you about... no, I'm joking. Mike Hartman, well, he should be here. He was supposed to be part of this. But Heavy Mental, I imagine he's at a press conference. Hey, look who here he is. Oh! Say hello, Mike.
By Microshock.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Microshock.com. We were just about not to talk about your movie, because I was hoping you would not be here, because I wanted all the publicity for myself and the New York Film Commissioner. But here you are. And no, speaking of tainted, there's a film out there called The Taint, which I think we're going to distribute, and it is terrific. Keep an eye out for that. It's almost as good as Heavy Metal, but when I'm on camera with The Taint, I'll say it's better than Heavy Metal. Mental. I'm sorry, Mental. Thank you. So, have you heard of Mr. Bricks, a heavy metal murder musical?
No.
Well, you better start hearing about it, because Travis Campbell directed it, and it's got Lemmy Kilmister's music. His new song called Outlaw, Mr. Bricks, and then comes Father's Day, which is an amazing movie by Astron 6, 6 directors. And the first syllable of Astron 6 is ass. Exactly.
Yeah, I actually saw the preview to that on the Debbie Rochon Confidential, which I purchased here at the Troma booth this weekend at Cinema Wasteland.
Well, and you too can purchase it.
Yes, and there's a poster of Father's Day down there. You can go over and get some oh, thank you, Mike Hartman. Oh, wow, thank you. And the New York Film Commissioner is modeling it very nicely. Those are terrific. They're going to be great. And if you have a movie theater that would like to play, or if you go to a movie theater that would like to have some good independent movies, I mean, not as good as Heavy Mental, of course, but Mr. Bricks and Father's Day would be Mike Hartman's over there, I have to say.
One more question here, Lloyd, just because I kind of poke some questions about it. Toxie 5, anything else you want to disclose at this present time?
But I think Toxie's coming along. I see Toxie. Wow, Toxie just on time. Tell us about Toxic Avenger Part 5.
Oh, well, it's all about my children, my beautiful twins. And they're...
Which are both yours.
Yes, of course mine.
Not one of them's Kabuki Man's kid.
No, not at all.
I think we may have to deal with the Kabuki Man issue because a lot of fans are asking about it. So we may have to figure out how that
perhaps sort it out on a talk show, perhaps.
Or,
I know in the past you've had some bad experiences with talk shows, but perhaps maybe Toxie and Kabuki Man could sort it out.
I don't think it'll be a talk show. It will be a Tox show.
Oh, a Tox show. I'm not as quick as he is.
Yes, you are. You're much faster.
No interview with Lloyd Kaufman is complete without terrible puns.
Figure out how you can get out of this.
I think. Well, it looks like I'm holding people up here who want to meet you, Lloyd. So look, turn around. Look at that. Like 5 people. So I'll let you go. Thank you again, Pat. It was a pleasure meeting you, and Lloyd, as always, a pleasure. Thank you for talking to us again. And I'm gonna have to figure out the budget for that, but
you could do Tro Micro Shop.
Oh, a cross promotion. I like that. So we're going to be selling out and becoming a Troma brand. Yeah. So cheese sandwiches are my royalties, if I remember.
Or a part in Toxic Avenger Part 5, the Toxic Twins.
In. All right, perfect. Thanks again, Lloyd. You have enjoy the rest of Cinema Wasteland.
New York State Film Commissioner. Yay.
Yeah.